true authority is built in the deep silence where you have already won the battle over your own fears and your own small doubts. When you walk into a room, you do not need to shout or demand attention because your energy speaks with a weight that is impossible to ignore. This quiet power comes from a life of hard discipline and a heart that has been tested by the fires of real and heavy struggle. You carry yourself with the calm of a person who knows exactly who they are and what they are capable of doing when the stakes are high. This level of internal peace acts like a magnet that pulls the eyes of everyone toward your steady and focused frame. A steady gaze is the sign of a spirit that has stopped looking for approval and has started looking for the truth in every situation. You have spent years training your mind to stay on the path, even when the wind is blowing against your chest and the road is dark. This mental grit is visible in the way you stand and the way you move through the world with a sense of high purpose. You do not need to explain your worth to anyone because the quality of your character is written in the very air that surrounds your physical body. By being a person of deep substance, you create a space where others feel the need to rise to your level or step aside. Silence is a tool that allows you to observe the world while others are busy wasting their breath on empty talk and shallow drama. You have learned that the person who speaks the least often has the most power, because they are the ones who are actually listening and learning. When you choose not to join in the noise, you become a mystery that people cannot easily solve or control with their usual social games. This mystery creates a sense of deep respect and a touch of awe in the hearts of those who are still trapped in the need for constant noise. You are the master of your own energy and the judge of your own quiet and lasting peace. The weight of your presence is a direct reflection of the heavy work you have done in the dark when no one was there to cheer you on. You have faced your own demons and won the war for your own name, and that victory shows up in the way you hold your shoulders and your head. There is a density to your character that makes the light and the loud feel thin and unimportant in comparison to your own resolve. You do not have to try to be noticed, because your very existence is a challenge to the lazy and the uninspired who have given up on their own greatness. Your silence is a mirror that shows the world exactly what it is missing in its own life. Developing a sense of total self-reliance gives you a freedom that most individuals will never understand because they are always looking for a hand to hold. You have built a foundation within yourself that is so sturdy it does not shake when the economy fails or the crowd turns its back on your vision. This independence is what gives you the power to walk away from anything that does not serve your mission or your high standards for your future. When you are not afraid to be alone, you gain a level of leverage that makes you the most dangerous person in the room in the best possible way. You are a leader because you do not need to be followed to feel whole. Every choice you make to choose the hard path over the easy exit adds a new layer of thickness to the aura of success that you carry today. You are a person who has paid the price in sweat and late nights, and the world can feel the debt that is owed to your persistence and your grit. This is why people will often lower their voices when you enter a space or wait for you to move first before they take their own steps. You are not trying to scare anyone, but the sheer force of your commitment to excellence is enough to make the casual and the careless feel a bit uneasy. Your life is a testament to the power of a single soul focused on a big goal. A calm heart is the ultimate weapon in a world that is always trying to push you into a state of panic and cheap reaction. You have learned that the person who stays cool under pressure is the one who will eventually own the results and the rewards of the day. This stillness is not a lack of emotion, but a mastery of it that allows you to see the best move while everyone else is blinded by their own fear. By refusing to be rattled by the chaos of the moment, you are proving that you are a person of substance who cannot be moved by the small waves. Your presence is an anchor that holds the world steady when it wants to drift away. Integrity is the invisible gold that lines your character and gives you a value that cannot be measured by a bank account or a title. When you live by a code that is higher than the rules of the crowd, you gain a sense of honor that is visible in your every act and every silence. You do not have to prove your worth, because your actions have already spoken for you in a language that everyone understands and respects. This consistency creates a gravitational pull that draws the right opportunities and the right people toward your orbit without you having to say a single word. You are the architect of a legacy that is built on the truth of your own soul. Trusting your own intuition allows you to move with a speed and a certainty that others find shocking and even a little bit frightening at times. You do not wait for a consensus or a committee to tell you what is right, because you have already checked it against the fire of your own internal compass. This boldness is what allows you to take the leads that others miss and to build the businesses that others think are impossible to start or to finish. You are a pioneer who is not afraid to walk into the wilderness because you know that you are the one who creates the path as you go. Your walk is the mark of a person who has finally found their own real and lasting power.